just spent $75 on every Starbucks holiday item. Let's rank them all. Starting with the Peppermint White Chocolate Mocha Frappuccino. Happy holidays. Oh, it is Christmas time now, everybody. Good blend of peppermint and mocha. Although, with all of the pumps that go into it, with the peppermint and the mocha, and then the whipped cream on top, it is a sugary mess. It's just filled with sugar, but it is a little bit of a sweet treat. 5.5 for the Peppermint White Chocolate Mocha Frappuccino, and that places it squarely in the D tier. The Cranberry Bliss Bar. Looks like we have a white blondie brownie with some cream cheese frosting on top and some cranberries. Ooh, the cream cheese frosting. Huge dose of that on top. That honestly is the only thing I taste. There's a slight hint of cranberry, but this thing is just a cranberry cream cheese explosion. 7.7, placing it in the C tier. The Sugar Cookie Almond Milk Latte. A pump of sugar cookie syrup? I didn't even know that existed. And then some sprinkles on top, which is a very nice touch. Cheers. Kind of just tastes like paper. Did the cardboard from the cup just seep into the sugar cookies? It just tastes like a sugary piece of cardboard with, you'll get a little taste of sprinkle on this. I don't know. I was expecting sugar cookie. I got 1. Just a 1. I can't even think of a decimal for this. Straight 1. That's F tier. The Gingerbread Latte. A happy holidays. Whew. As advertised, the gingerbread latte does taste like a gingerbread house. Sure, it might be one of the gingerbread houses that sit on the family table for a few weeks after you build it, and you put the little frosting on it, and you decorate the roof with the little dots and some candies, and it just kind of sits there for a few weeks, and then it just gets a little stale. That's what this gingerbread latte tastes like. 6.2. Placing it in the D tier. The Snowman Cookie. It's a well-dressed and thick snowman. It's cute because while it is wearing earmuffs, to me it just looks like he's wearing headphones. So I like to picture the snowman, bopping along. Very chewy. It's actually a pretty thick sugar cookie. The frosting's also laid on pretty thick too. So this is a substantial sugar cookie. Fantastic snowman. I'm glad I met him. I'm gonna invite him to the Yucking holiday party. The Snowman Cookie's a 7.5. Placing it in the C tier. The Iced Gingerbread Oatmilk Chai Latte. These are all a mouthful to say. Okay. Starbucks, I apologize. You do know what you're doing with the gingerbread latte. You just have to get the chai when you get the gingerbread latte. Don't get the coffee version, because the gingerbread and the chai, it's a perfect harmony. All of the spices that are in this, and then you have the chai. It's like a nice winter holiday hug. Huge comeback for Team Gingerbread, 8.2.
Ho, ho, ho!
I am already getting jittery from the caffeine, and it's Christmas. The Peppermint White Chocolate Hot Chocolate. We're taking a little break from coffee for this. Ooh. So far, this drink has the most peppermint forward flavor out of all of them. I think maybe because the white chocolate takes a back seat, and because there's no coffee in it, and because it's a hot chocolate, that peppermint mocha flavor really shines through on this. It's a lot more potent. Still not my favorite combination, but this is a strong 7.4, placing it in the C tier. But now that we've had 2 white chocolates, are they better than the holiday original, the Peppermint Mocha? I don't know if this is a fact, but I feel like this is a drink that kind of kicked off the whole holiday themed menu. Okay, so while editing this video, I learned that the eggnog latte was actually the first holiday drink, and that was introduced in 1986. The peppermint mocha was in 2002. The eggnog latte was discontinued in 2021, and it did not return this season. I reached out to Starbucks to see what happened with the eggnog latte, but they have not responded. Typical Starbucks. A ho ho ho. This feels like the holiday season now. I'm just getting gradually whisked away to the full holiday season as we go through all these drinks, and I think the peppermint mocha just turned that up another notch. So what I just learned, between the white chocolate and the mocha, I'm going with the standard mocha every time going forward. It is just the classic flavor combination. A deep dose of chocolate at the front of the tongue, but then the peppermint kicks in and gives it the little cooling effect at the end of the sip. What a delight. 8.6. This is a classic. We're keeping the peppermint train going with the Peppermint Brownie Cake Pop. Oh, wow. Listen to that crunch. Ooh. You have the sprinkles on the outside, but then you have that layer of chocolate you have to get through, and to get to the prized possession, the soft, ooey gooey brownie that's just filled with chocolate flavor. A textural delight. You absolutely have to try this. This treat should be celebrated. 9.2. Placing it in the A tier. The caramel brulee. Or do you say caramel? Let me know in the comments. Feliz Navidad. You do get that big dose of caramel on top, but it's rounded out with a nice creaminess that's really not present in a lot of the drinks. When you mention brulee, I am thinking of, your creme brulee, that nice sugar coating on top, caramelize all of the sugars, then you smack it with a spoon and it breaks and you have this nice crispy exterior. That's what I think about when I think of brulee, and none of that is present in this drink. This one's only getting part of the way there. 3.3. So after recording, I did learn that there is a crumble that comes on the caramel brulee latte. They just did not put it on this latte that we tried in the video. I still think there's room for improvement. The gingerbread loaf. I love the word loaf, and this is a thick boy. And you have a nice thick layer of frosting on top of this as well. A ho ho, a ho ho ho. So it's soft, but bursting with gingerbread flavor. And then when you get the frosting on top that's nice and hard, it helps create that nice little combination of textures that that we love at this point. And my dream is if they took the loaf, in addition to the frosting on the top, they give you a little drizzle on the entire slice as well. The gingerbread loaf, dare I say, is better than a gingerbread cookie. 7.9. The sugar plum cheese Danish. Your standard cheese Danish with some sugar plum inside it as well. That was a wild ride. The initial burst of the sugar plum along with the cheese, very sweet but very pleasant. It's a great start, but then when you bite into the Danish part of it, this is where I think Starbucks really drops the ball with their items. Starbucks thrives on the flavor game, your gingerbread loaves, your peppermint brownies, but when it comes to a more traditional baked good, it falls flat when it's a croissant or a Danish. It's not getting the job done. This is an absolute disgrace to the reputation of the Danish that's spent years building up. People love the Danish, and then when you give people this is just not getting it done. 2.5. The fillings are still okay. Placing it in the F tier. The Chestnut Praline Latte. Ooh, very nutty on the nose. Cheers, my friends. Ooh. You have that nutty flavor on the top, then a sweetness from that praline. It is a good combination. And unlike a lot of the drinks, this one doesn't have a huge burst of sweetness. I think the nuttiness helps keep it at bay. 8.6, placing it in the B tier. I'm caffeinated, I'm sugared up. Thank you everybody for watching. Please subscribe if you aren't subscribing already, and have a safe and happy holidays. Mwah.
Ho, ho, ho!